Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dollars and Cents, the game show where contestants try to make sense of items that people buy at the J&J flea market. Bing Wingfield is acting as Sherpa for a millionaire who wants to climb the Himalayas, who probably will lose his life doing so. So I'll be your host today, Kate Morsens. Along with my lovely assistant, Meg Lavender. Let's meet our contestants. Lynn, you grew up in an interesting place, didn't you?
Good morning. Yes, I did. I grew up in Chicago.
Tell us a little about that.
Well, I was a very odd child, and my parents wanted to take me out of elementary school, but instead they did let me stay in. But every day when I would come home from school, I would lock myself in my room with my paints and my India ink and, my paper, and listen to classical records that my parents had and just draw and paint.
Wow. You did grow up in an interesting place, in your room with India paint. Next to the lovely Lynn is the lovely Sarah. And Sarah, what is your favorite breakfast?
A Dunkin' Donuts bagel with cream cheese and coffee with brown sugar.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm a breakfast lover, so whichever one I've had most recently tends to be my favorite.
And the lovely douchebag with the faux hawk at the end, Roger. How did you decide to do your hair that way?
I did so in consultation with my wife this morning.
Okay.
It was her idea.
You trusted her.
Yeah, she said it looked great, and only a little douchey.
Okay, great. Let's let the games begin.
Yay.
In round one, we'll reveal to you several items purchased by local graphic artist Eleanor Davis at the J&J flea market. Once my lovely assistant unveils the items, you'll have a chance to stand up and get a closer look. After you've pondered the quality of the items, you'll then guess how much we paid for all of the items in totality. The contestant who guesses closest to the actual price paid for these without going over will receive an advantage. Lovely assistant?
Wow. Oh, there's some cool. Do we get to keep any of this stuff?
No. My first impression was that this is not just a big tray of garbage.
It actually looked like really cool stuff that I wish that I was going to take home.
Well, to tell you the truth, I was a little disappointed because I thought there'd be some maybe high-priced kind of kitschy stuff, something I might want to, buy myself and take home and use. And
The He-Man paper plates and napkins, that is a collector's item at this point. That can't be bought in any store.
They were oven gloves that were the mitten kind, so just the thumb and the four fingers, and it was a pair, and they had these like fringy little flaps covering them, and then the face on each was kind of hand stitched and reminded me of a sun.
well, that really caught my eye was the case, the card case, and I guess there's some kind of backstory about that case, that someone said that people in the military during the World War, they would keep it in their pocket so that if they got shot in the heart, they'd be protected. Now, I don't know if there's anything to that story or not, but that's what I was told.
When she revealed that entire palette, I got to say I was a little underwhelmed.
My initial reaction is to bid high because I think I'm a bit of a sucker for old things with stories.
definitely on the low end. I mean, not zero or anything, but yeah, it was definitely on the low end.
I would like to add that, I think the consensus is that those oven mitts are a fire hazard.
Okay, please record your guess as to how much the whole lot cost.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, this is Dr. Sharp from the Athens Public Access Think Tank podcast. This episode of Dollars and Cents is brought to you by How to Be Happy by Eleanor Davis. This is Eleanor's first collection of observational graphic short stories grounded in contemporary life. How to Be Happy shows she is one of the finest cartoonists of her generation. Get it online or at your local bookstore today.
Okay, good. Keep your guesses private. We're just going to go through and show in no particular order what your guess was. So we started with you before, Lynn. This time we'll start with Roger. Roger, what is your guess for the whole lot?
Well, without going over, coming as close as I can, 1807.
1807. Very specific. Good.
Indeed.
Can you move your fingers? Ms. Sarah.
$6.99.
And Lynn, what was your guess?
Well, I'm actually kind of in the middle of those two.
$9. Okay. Well, there's a lot of tension here as we wait for the actual retail value at J&J Flea Market. Who feels the most confident in there? Lynn does? Okay. And Roger. Sarah's not sure. Okay. All right. The actual total cost of the whole lot is $20.75. Roger, stop. Yeah. Okay, so that means in round 2, you'll go first. You'll get an advantage for Roger. It also means that you win our prize, some dollars,
And
some cents. All
cents.
right. Okay, round 2, here we go. The flea market is a great place to draw inspiration for fun and creative projects. In this round, our contestants will be given 20 minutes to turn these heads into an artistic rendition of the J&J Flea Market founder, J.J. Flea. Contestants, your pieces will be judged on whatever asinine criteria my lovely assistant and I see fit. So the winner will receive a prize and 2 points that will bring you into our game's final round. Good luck. Go ahead. Okay, your 20 minutes is up. Please reveal your creations.
I call this the Fleeto Bandito,
Okay.
for obvious reasons.
Okay.
You have the hat, and sort of Robin Hood, and obviously stealing from the rich, giving to the poor.
I decided to work with Miss Jenny because she is actually the mental self-representation that Mr. Little J&J Flea has. So, in the mirror, you kind of see a different version of yourself than other people.
Tell us about the goo face and what led you to discover the goo face.
Well, again, it's just part of how J&J sees himself. And so when he looks in the mirror, he sees himself as really captivating and really
Gooey?
yes. I mean, if you've ever been, you understand. If you've ever been to the J&J, you understand exactly what the goo means.
Okay.
Okay, now when I look at this picture, this guy is saying, I'm cool. I'm very cool. I mean, look at this. Look at this stance. He's like the coolest guy in town. So the fact that he's a J&J guy and that he is so cool, I decided that I should make a really cool guy. And who could be more cooler than this guy right here? This is the epitome of Athens cool guys. And who goes to the J&J? The cool guys.
Well, this is going to be a tough choice, everybody. I need to right now consider with my consultant and my assistant here. We all agree that you had us a goo face. Sarah, you're the winner of this round. Congratulations. You will have 2 extra points. And Sarah, you win 1 pound of 1,000 Faces coffee and 1 hour with a local lady. Okay? All right, let's start again. Please write down what you think that Eleanor paid for the 3rd tier. And the actual price was $5. Roger, a point for you. Contestants, write down how much you think Eleanor paid for the Smoky Mountain mug. Okay, and the actual price was 25 cents. You've all gone over. Please write down how much you think she paid for the He-Man party plates. Wow, you really value those He-Man party plates. The actual price was $1. You all went over. Roger, you went way over.
Wow.
No points.
Ouch.
Okay, clear your boards. Okay, please write down how much you think Eleanor paid for the pot holders. The actual retail price was 50 cents. Mr. and Ms. Moneybags. No points again. Okay, you guys must be rolling. Okay, the graphic wallet. How much do you think she paid for the graphic wallet? The actual retail price of the graphic wallet was $2. And write down how much you think Eleanor paid for the Underground Atlanta ticket. Underground Atlanta.
Okay, baby, this is my winner. This is my winner.
And the actual retail price is classy. It's $2. Okay, what do you think that she paid for the World War II metal card case? Price of the World War II metal card case? $10. Lynn, you've got the closest answer. So we've added up the points. Lynn, you've got a total of 1 point. Sarah, a total of 2 points. That makes Roger today's winner. Yay! Receive a brand new copy of Eleanor Davis's book, How to Be Happy, or he can choose the mystery prize behind the mystery prize door. Roger, what will it be?
Oh man, how to be happy.
How to be
I
happy.
need that. But I'm also very curious.
Go for the door.
I never know what's beyond that door.
All right. A lovely assistant, will you take Roger behind the door?
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Be careful, Roger.
Be careful when
You're
you're
supposed to
with
lead
her.
him from the couch to the door.
Oh. Do we not get to see?
Oh, a Bigfoot air freshener. Oh Oh, isn't that something? Isn't that something? Thank you, great. All right, Bigfoot. I hope it smells like Bigfoot.